no way to run a business, and it's no way to run a university. We need to be able to make plans.
California is one of the few states that has a requirement of a 2/3 majority in the legislature to pass the budget every year. I think only 3 states have that, and we're the only state that has both that and a 2/3 requirement to pass a tax increase. So when you combine those two things, it just makes it really difficult to get a budget passed.
The university still doesn't have a budget for this year. You know, we're operating, you know, in the dark, hoping that we're roughly in the neighborhood of where we need to be.
Once the state legislature decided it was more interested in creating safe seats for legislators than having competitive districts, what we've ended up with is some really partisan state legislators who aren't willing to compromise. They end up drawing these districts where, say, you know, you're guaranteed to have 60% plus Democrats or Republicans voting. So the real race becomes the party primaries. And if you have a party primary where just Democrats are voting, then you're likely to get the more liberal candidate. If you have a party primary where just Republicans are voting, you're likely to get the more conservative candidate, because it's the really the party faithful who vote in primaries.
It also gives the minority party a real advantage. And evidently Republicans think they're always going to be the minority party because they strongly oppose eliminating that 2/3 requirement.
Yeah, virtually every Republican legislator signs a pledge saying, I will not vote to raise taxes ever under any circumstances. That became a really popular thing to do with some fiscal conservative organizations, and it's hard to get that Republican nomination unless you're willing to make that kind of anti-tax pledge.
What it amounts to is just the rule of the minority.